This episode's brought to you by Thingaway. When a disgusting parasitic extraterrestrial lifeform starts assimilating your loved ones, there's only one spray you can count on to stop the spread of infection before it takes over the whole world. Thingaway.
Pain has a face. Allow me to show it to you.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Here I am. I'm Eric. I made it, and I have missed the hell out of you. So I'm back here on the Death Witch Horror Review. I'm Eric Harrison, and today we're going to talk about The Thing from 1982 by John Carpenter.
Its origin, alien. Location, Antarctica. Age, unknown. Intent, survival. Destination, man. John Carpenter's The Thing, the ultimate in alien terror. Rated R. Starts Friday at a theater near you. Check newspapers for local listings.
The plot of The Thing from 1982 is that it's some kind of alien either lands or crash lands. I guess it crash lands on Earth and infects people. It assimilates and imitates people, and then it spreads to other people and other beings. It can be an animal, it can be a human, and I guess it just so happens to crash land in the Antarctic and starts taking over some of the researchers down there, and they have to figure out who is infected, who isn't, and stop this thing from spreading and taking over the world. That is as good as I'm gonna get it. But that explains it. You get the idea. So, The Thing from 1982. What a freaking kick-ass movie this is. Now, John Carpenter says it's technically not a remake. I guess what he's done is he tried to make a movie that was closer to the story of the novella called Who Goes There. So, whereas there is The Thing from Another World, but from back in the day, they did change some details around, and I guess what John Carpenter wanted to do was not so much remake that movie, but make a more accurate depiction of the novella. So The Thing, I always thought it was a remake until I started doing this research, and I guess it's not exactly a remake. But anyway, if you want to call it a remake, it's probably one of the best that was ever made. Usually one of the first things that pops into a lot of people's mind is the amazing special effects in this freaking movie.
Clear!
Here comes the rant, okay? I'm sure it's coming. I can feel it building. These are practical effects. This is real stuff that people put a lot of effort into to bring to life in front of the camera so that you're seeing amazing things that don't actually exist on the screen, but they look so real and believable and out of this world. You're like, holy crap. This movie is definitely often praised for its amazing practical special effects, and it should be. It deserves all the praise that it gets. It just comes out of the screen at you, and it's in your face, and it's like, look at this freaking monster. It's scary as hell. Like, a lot of these effects are gross, they're creepy, they're scary as all hell. They're nightmarish, and I love it because it's real. It is real. They didn't just, type in some ones and zeros on a keyboard, and I know that, I know CGI is probably more involved than that, but nothing compares to the actual real practical effects. So I got to give it up to that, because that is a major part of this movie. But that's not all that's great about this movie. First of all, John Carpenter's directing is top notch. He's really on top of his game in this movie. The acting is all fantastic. I love the fact that they shot this on locations that were actual cold. They didn't try and fake it all the time. There are some interior scenes that were shot in LA, but a lot of stuff was actually shot in Alaska and British Columbia on a glacier, like in the middle of winter with ice and snow. They have a crew of people all bundled up. They got the cameras like covered. They got the cast is all bundled up, but they're actually out in the cold. There's not just a soundstage. It's definitely not CGI, because that shit didn't really exist back then. It's real. Oh my god, how I miss real movies. So yeah, everything about the movie is pretty top notch, and like you got the whole paranoia aspect of it. It's kind of a mystery throughout the movie. You're trying to figure out who's the thing, who's infected, who's not, and you're trying to figure it out as the audience member, and the characters in the movie are trying to figure it out because their lives depend on it. It's a really fun game to play. Now, what I do on my channel is just simple reviews. I just tell you what I think of movies. This is not an analyst at all. There's been tons of videos analyzing this and many other movies, so go check all those out. But so I'm not going to go into try and explain, who I think was infected at what time. But I'll just say that I think that's a really engaging part of the movie, and that's what makes it really fun. In fact, you can watch it multiple times and still try and figure out at what point did that character become infected, or is he infected or not. It's really fun. It engages your mind. It gets you involved in the movie, and that's what a good movie should do. I love the care that was put into the effects, the acting, the location, the directing, the writing. It's just it's like a solid movie. This is a solid, badass science fiction horror movie that is just, it transcends, and that's why it lives today as like a cult movie. It's got a huge following. It didn't do so well when it came out because it came out up against E.T., I guess, and people were like, let's go watch the cute alien and not go get the shit scared out of us by John Carpenter's fucking disgusting, crazy, nightmarish aliens. But it caught on. Eventually people realized, oh shit, this is actually a badass movie. What else can I say about it? Probably the best thing about the movie is Kurt Russell's amazing hat. I mean, look at that thing. Holy shit, what the fuck is that? I think that's the thing. That's the thing right there on Kurt Russell's head. Holy shit. How do I look at it? Okay, so what do I rate the thing? Well, this is a tough one. This is tough. I'm kind of torn. I kind of want to just go ahead and give it straight 5 stars. I feel like it probably should just get 4.5. But that is a really good rating in itself. 4.5 out of 5. And I don't know. Kind of wanting to tip over to just 5. Damn it, 5 out of 5 stars for The Thing from 1982. Chickity check it. That is kind of blah. That was a blah, blah, blah one. That one was blah. Don't judge me. Okay, let's do another intro. That one sucked. That one sucked, the big one. F***ing ingenious.